a disgrace to our nation, but they won't be dancing for long.
Striking down his sweeping global tariffs
are illegal. It's the most significant economic case to reach the high court in years.
GDP bad, inflation hot, they're not cutting.
And cue the fire. It is so bad. The world is falling apart. The orange guy did not get what he wants. Nothing's going as planned. Look at, did you see GDP? Yeah, we expect, between 4 to 5, comes in at 1. How about the Trump tariffs? Buckle up, Buttercup. Enjoy the lawsuit of confusions. Oh, bravo, the stock market went up today. This was the stock market today. This was your aunt. It was up, it was down. It was ripping people's faces off on both directions. It's like, yeah, I made 5,000. I lost 5. Oh, I'm back up 5,000. Hope Trump has a support team because he has been preaching this since he's been 19 years old. You know my take on the tariffs. I'm like, I don't know. Go ahead, try it. In typical Trump fashion, says he has to do something about the courts. Sir, it's the Supreme Court. So, sir, with all due respect, we have separations of powers. You get to be one of them. The Supreme Court gets to be one of them. Also, I need to apologize really quick. If you ever hear beeps, it's my computer trading. Usually sounds like I need to change the battery in my smoke detector. Which if that thing goes off at 2 a.m., I'm getting my butt out of bed. Some cultures, though, I don't know. You guys just let it go for years. And this is my AI profit for the day. Hopefully you guys are taking advantage of these swings. Morning trade, not so much, 286.40. And guess what the market's going to do right now? It's going to hit its head right there. Look at that. Look, resistance, short it, make money, going down. I promise I'll get back to Donald Trump and GDP. I don't know how to do this, please. This swing off the 20 this morning. This was such a strong confirmation on that candle. Right there, go. 1,300, 1,345. Well, what happened to you? I was like, oh, we're good. Then you had another one right after that. Look, see? Confirmation right there. I've never taught anyone how I trade morning open. 15 minutes, boom, there to there. That's it. You're done. Have a nice day. Cherry picking, it's right there, right? Just to the meat of the candle. What was that one move? $3,270 on one. Now you're stuck in this range that you're never going to get out of. So if you want to learn how to do it, you get my 1 million, my bear market course for $299. That's it. Hundreds of videos. I could have swore when this thing came in, I'm like, oh, the market's it's going the other way. The GDP at 1%. Why it go up? It's because all of these got canceled. Do you have any idea what kind of damage this is doing to your aunt? Or do you have any idea what kind of damage this is going to do the orange guy? Warren, quote, refunds are now in order to consumers. Will go ballistic. Imagine what it's like in his White House. And this just in, breaking news. Sorry, it's the orange guy. He just messaged this. Therefore, effective immediately, all national security tariffs, section this, section that, remain in place and in full force and effect. And today I sign an order to impose a 10% global tariff. Let the fighting begin. Would not want to be married to that guy, but how are you going to fix this? This is insane. Talk about the court systems. Woo! You're like, that's it. I'm suing the guy. Go ahead, get in line. I guess that means you're not going to get that $1 billion you were looking for from the tariffs. $600 billion must be returned somehow. Breaking news. Even like the very far right channels, Fox, they're not talking so highly of the orange guy. And you know me, I actually use my own brain. I think my brain can be changed. Sometimes the orange guy does things that I'm like, that's good. You get a like. Hey, hit the like button. Other times I'm like, that's not a good idea. And then other times I'm like, well, I guess we'll have to wait on the Supreme Court. But what you say, Fox?
GDP bad, inflation hot, they're not cutting rates. So GDP.
Now we have hot inflation. GDP's in the toilet. This is also known as stagflation. Jerome's like, how many more days left do I have? The orange guy fired you a long time ago. Oh, no, you can't do that because the Federal Reserve is not federal. They don't reserve anything, and they're just a quasi-bank. Not for you. That would be for the elites. How they run their Ponzi scheme. Let's listen in. When this thing broke, I'm like,
Data
let's
flowing
hear
in,
it.
Maria, but I got to start with the GDP read. This is the first reading of fourth quarter GDP. We came in at 1.4%. This is even below the range of expectations that we got for fourth quarter GDP. The expectation was 3%. We came in at 1.4%. We were just looking here in the studio at Atlanta GDP Now, which is sitting.
Oh, look, the Dow was down. With the news, I'm like, oh, I'm so going to short this. And then I look at the charts. I'm like, I'm going long? Also, does this mean we have to go to World War III? Because this is how this all works. Gosh. Well, I guess there is some good news in all of this. Attorneys are going to make out like crazy. More than 1,000 companies reportedly suing Trump administration over tariffs, asking for refunds, highlighting damage to the U.S. economy. And I just come here every day trying to help you out. The prices of everything that have gone skyrocket since the tariff, that they're probably not going to come down. I don't mean to laugh, but it's just, sorry, the Monopoly board we're currently playing on. There we go again. The rich just keep getting richer, because if you own a business, you raise the prices. Even the Rolex guy, he's like, oh my gosh, your watch is up 30% since last year. Let me ask you this. Do you think Rolex or do you think Apple, we're going to slash our prices now? The answer is no. Maybe like on taco seasoning, you know, or you're looking at the two and you're like, oh, I'll go with this one. You want to know who is the best investor I have ever met in regards to percentages? Kitty. Look at this. These are the handbags with the highest resale values. I know dudes are like, no, you got to bring your wife in for this one. Watch your wife just completely cringe. Look at this. Those match up, right? Look. Minnie Kelly, $33,000 or $34,000. Wait, hold on. We got another one. Watch your wife cringe. Oh my gosh, it just fell on the floor. So if tomorrow I have a black eye, it was her. You know how that handbag was like $34,000? You buy it for 10 or 11. That beats the price of gold. Let me give you some words of wisdom, my friends. The rich will always stay rich. Also, the ones in power, they're going to protect their wealth. They will protect their power. Laws for thee, not for me. You name it. And, K-shaped economy? What? You're going to keep hearing more and more about this until, the people burn it down. I still think you got a long time to go. Everyone still thinks if I vote in this guy, right, Mindami, then everything's going to be good. Now they're waking up to, oh, wait a minute. He's raising our taxes? What? Part of the same system? Really? This Business Insider, the economist who first warned of America's K-shaped economy recovery, says this is his worst fear for the United States. This is what I've been telling you about for quite a few years. Well, ever since you clicked the subscribe button. By the way, I don't even know if the story is what it was going to be, but everyone, Atwater, K-shape, no, that wasn't it. It's everyone that makes over $100,000 is now shopping there. Now you need to think like the rich. Become the 1%, and then you're like, oh, okay, I get it. That's the reason why I created a course, $1 million. This is going to be your thousandaire now. Let me just show you a huge dichotomy. Pending home sales, prices crashing, seasonally adjusted, Great Depression, realtors have not sold a house this year or last year. I think it's like only 5% have actually moved more than just a few houses. Average realtor, 0. Check this out. Talking about that separation, that K-shaped economy, the millionaires and the billionaires and then the rest. Bought 2 Four Seasons last year. I'm up $2 million on each one. They're having 6 more price increases. I knew it. And I know these people. I actually do know some head honchos at Adobe. You got to think like the rich, like the supply and demand stuff, like make very limited. And it's a marketing game. For me, I know there's only a limited supply. Private residence, 4 Seasons, maybe 6 in the entire world. Paris, back to handbags, Rolex or whatever. It's a different game. They do the FOMO too. It's like with gold and silver or Bitcoin. You're like, oh my gosh, I gotta get it. Limited supply. This is what Michael Saylor said. You learn there's only 21 million. Well, I hate to break it to you, Michael. It's infinite. Or as Buzz Lightyear would say, infinity and beyond. Now that you know that, okay, so let's just set that aside. Why do you even have Adobe up? You guys have broken a trend line. How many years has this been? 1986. You just broke it. Make money going down. Stop thinking like a poor person. Stop thinking, here's my lottery ticket, right? I own XRP. I own Bitcoin. There's very limited. Ethereum, it's smart contract. If I just dollar cost average, what the YouTubers tell me. And what I'm telling you is I have been 100% right. Have to trade it. Buy low, sell high, come back. This is 2021. 21, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Oh, hey, there's 6 phalanges. 1,960. Same price. How about Bitcoin? 67, 67. Solana, I actually do own. I own most of that. Tron, no. 80. 6 once this Binance. XRP, it'll never drop below $2, $3. Like, yeah, it did. You were wrong again. And again, and again. It's not a lottery ticket. Or Tron, 2 cents. You have to trade it. You have to work. You also need to stop doing the saving rates tumble 4-year low. Fed, blah, blah, blah. You shouldn't be saving anyways. No, but the institutions say save it. Save all your money for a rainy day. It's worthless. Be like the institutions and trade it. Create an institution. I don't care. And then plug it in. This is your AI model, also known as Wyckoff right here. See that? Oh, do this because oh, hey, look, what? The mags are doing the same thing? No, say it isn't so. Yes, and then it's going to go down, and yes, they're going to make money. What are you doing to help us? It's in my course. I say AI. It has models. Teach you how to trade it. Then I'm like, well, you can click it and forget it. I come here every day on this channel, and I'm like, okay, this is what the future holds. And a lot of you have started your side hustles, again, protected from AI, even though Elon's telling you you're not going to have a job. Is gone. And I know you're in your echo chamber. Like, go to college, get a job, degrees, go work, 40 years, right? Social Security, live high on the hog. You're not going to have Social Security. It's gone. Poof, they lied to you. Now they're finally telling you, listen.
A potential Social Security shakeup could impact your road to retirement. The Nonpartisan Congressional Budget Office is projecting that the main Social Security trust fund is expected to run dry in 2032.
All right, there you go. Well, yeah, you said 2032. I still got, no. That's when it's completely gone. Not going to take away my Social Security. Yeah, they are. They can't because I paid into it. Yeah, and then they spent it. Yes, I will read your comments, and I know they're going to be fiery. I don't want to be the dude, the bearer of bad news. But hey, this is what it is. Let's listen to Elon just for a moment.
The advancements in AI and robotics will bring us to the point where working is optional. In the same way that, like, say, you can grow your own vegetables in your garden, or you could go to the store and buy vegetables. You know.
It's not going to happen, Bravo. That's so far off. Guys, look, you're getting your food delivered via drone. Look at this. This is last year. It's running great. Walmart. Well, there it is. There we go. Here comes my lunch. There it is. Oh, thank you. There are so many startups. This one's worth like 10 billion. Tech startup. Yeah, AI replacement. Sorry, your job, all this. Trust me. One of the reasons why I'm all in on AI. When it's like, oh, wait, it can trade for you? It can trade the way I trade? Wow. Huh. Does that mean Bravo will be obsolete? Well, ta-da. About YouTube, when it's like you can't even tell the difference between me and my AI. I'm really sure if you guys please would listen to me. How to trade. Number 1, let it trade for you. Number 2, start a business. Number 3, teach your kids this. Learn about health, nutrition, why. Share of 30-year-olds live on their own. None. We 80, 90% ever married, gone. Live with a child, gone. Own a home, gone. You cannot sit there and do nothing. Again, it's like playing Monopoly and you're like, oh, I don't want to play. You're already in the game. You are watching this video. You have to do something. Doing nothing, you'll be extinct. You're welcome for the good news. Just be thankful you're not Trump. And with that, I love you. I'll see you tomorrow.